but it's not maximized. Yeah, there's so much potential in the breath that is commonly taken for granted. Now, for example, this one. This is what I realize. The distance between the front and the back of the nasal cavity is 2 or 3 times deeper than the distance between the front, the nose, and the top part of our nasal pathway. And generally, we breathe only by utilizing the superficial muscles in the walls of the nostrils. Therefore, the breath is shallow. That is common. Because it's enough to function normally. To allow the vital organs and the respiratory, the nervous system to promote the general requirement of the body. However, yoga teaches us how to maximize and go past the common. And therefore, once we learn how to breathe using the back of the nasal cavity, the difference is night and day. It's more expansive. Like you're breathing in 3 dimensions. From bottom to top, from the back to the front, and sideways. Like your lungs expand in all possible angle and directions. So it's organic. That's what we call the bhava, the organic expression of the breath. If we just breathe superficially, yes, even the sound is different. Yeah? And then if you just breathe using the walls of the nostrils, yes, you're breathing, but you can feel there's still that potential. But because the space is lacking, you can't maximize the breath. Whereas if you breathe backwards, like you're sending the breath from here to the back, it's actually, for me, it's purifying, it's cleansing, it's relaxing and clearing and balancing. In yoga, we call that breathing pattern the Ujjayi Pranayama. So this is my take of the Ujjayi Pranayama. Instead of creating the sound, instead of just learning the superficial aspect of it, like the pulling of the throat back and then stuff like that. So we just use that awareness. And then the engagement of the throat and the engagement of your inner body itself. Yeah, because you practice yoga and you will develop these refined skills through time, why not utilize that? Yeah, when I teach this to my student, I start with what we call the Plavini Pranayama. So when you open the mouth and allow the breath to be drawn using the back of the mouth, the throat muscles, that is the initial learning process. Now, when you do it with your mouth closed, and then you just inspire using your nasal cavity, that is the representation of the Ujjayi Pranayama. So the Plavini, the Plavini Pranayama, the floating breath, I've talked about this in the past. So what it does, it promotes